be a part of the wonderful Meraki Saraswati family. Join us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Secret World of Anxiety, Mystery Revealed. Anxiety is one of the unwanted human emotions that we usually try to avoid like an unwanted guest. Occasionally, it comes and goes as it pleases, however some unfortunate times it makes an appearance with a clear intention that this time, I am here to stay. Although, the right introduction about anxiety should be, that it is a form of natural human emotion which is often misunderstood and ignored. The fact is, anxiety has become an inevitable coping emotional means for survival in our modern times, but the important thing to pay attention to is, why do most people constantly ignore something so serious which is capable of producing life-harming diseases and significantly reducing the quality of life? Why is the natural emotion such as anxiety, which was evolved as part of survival instincts and mechanism, has now turned against us and manifested itself into various harmful, mind and body disease? Why do we choose to suffer? We have known anxiety since our childhood years. Our minds have been conditioned in such a way that we now no longer pay much attention to it, well, at least not until it turns into something serious that we can no longer ignore. Our mind has accepted living with some degree of anxiety as a normal thing to have, and therefore it does not raise any serious alarm when experiencing it, or even when the normal limits are being stretched a little each time. One of the important things many individuals do not notice is that the amount of anxiety keeps increasing with time, the borders keep stretching, and we keep ignoring it and keep adjusting ourselves. Often we receive signals from our brain telling us that there is something abnormal about the amount of anxiety we are being exposed to, however our other more important priorities in life make us ignore it, and we simply learn to live with it. Ignoring the small amount of pain and suffering, especially to ourselves, is a common thing to do. This human behavior is more common than we think. We are more likely to catch symptoms of abnormality in others rather than in ourselves. We treat others, such as our friends and loved ones, with more care than we treat ourselves with. The fact is, there are a lot of us who often ignore our own pain and suffering and maintain the disease till it turns into something serious, because by our definition we will only pay attention to something or treat something when it is serious. Therefore, one day the time comes when other people start to notice the symptoms in us, and then we realize that we have been ignoring something for long, which is definitely not ignoring us. Now, we panic a little and look for possible treatments for the problem. However, still at this stage we only look for home remedies or other simple treatments that avoid involving doctors and medicines. Well, unfortunately not everything can be treated without trained professionals. However, the good news is that some things such as stress and anxiety can definitely be treated with right knowledge and wisdom. In case the anxiety is not in its severe stages, it is most likely that it can be treated through various self-induced therapies and natural remedies. Please be informed that coping simply refers to avoiding or distracting the problem with something that works temporarily. In my opinion, anxiety, or even stress and depression, should be treated permanently. Remember, the human brain is a powerful and sophisticated machinery which is capable of harnessing super-intelligence, and when this powerful intellect or super-intelligence gets out of our control, it turns against us, harming ourselves and others. Finding the simplest way out. The simplest way out without making things any more complicated than they have to be is to train the mind to stay how it is naturally meant to be. That is calm and composed. We need to realize and remember that there is a deep connection between our mind and body. It is the disorder or chaos that brings forth diseases. Bring back the harmony to win the battle. Behavior can be learned and so it can be unlearned. It is as simple as that, and we better believe it. A lot of people pick up harmful or bad habits and find it difficult to completely get rid of them, so they do the next best thing, which is to justify it by means of our defense mechanism and simply learn to live with it. This is how a lot of harmful unwanted guests come to stay with us and add to our suffering or reduced quality of life. Fighting causes more pain and suffering in the current moment, so we naturally choose to avoid it. Helpful ways to treat anxiety. One of the most accepted therapeutic solutions for severe anxiety is cognitive behavior therapy. In CBT, the trained therapist looks for dysfunctional thoughts, negative core beliefs, false assumptions, and negative automatic thoughts. Therefore, it is very essential for our healthy mind that we reinforce good behavior and healthy thinking. In case things are not that severe and you are capable of identifying and rectifying the problematic thoughts and behavior in yourself, then you may try, otherwise you can always approach a professional to help and sort you out. Here is a simple worksheet exercise that you can download through the link given in the description and print out, which can assist you in tracking your negative thoughts and behavior along with emotional and physical responses associated with anxiety-driven events. Other important ways to beat anxiety are self-awareness. Practicing self-care with kindness and compassion, regular yoga practice, practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, mindfulness-based stress reduction, regular workout and muscle stretching. Tips for promoting healthy lifestyle to beat anxiety. First, remember to be patient and persistent when treating your anxiety. Likewise, it was not created overnight and we did long-term ignoring to shape it. Second, maintaining healthy circadian rhythms and biorhythms. Third, healthy eating habits with a balanced diet and avoiding anxiety-provoking food. Fourth, avoid smoking and drinking. Fifth, regularly detox your mind and body. Sixth, learn to relax often during your daily 24-hour cycle. Spend time doing what feels naturally relaxing to you. Let go of all expectations, worries during this time. Valuable learning. The mystery behind anxiety is simple to understand. The fact is that we have lost touch with our true inner self, so we fail to understand what our mind is trying to communicate with us. We are now born in modern civilization wrapped up in technology. No wonder the natural state of our mind is disturbed and constantly feels anxious, worrying about the unpredictability of what might happen next, fearing the uncertain dangers of the artificial ultra-modern world, where just about everyone else is anxious and lost. It is time to restore the peace and harmony within. Few great pointers to help you get started on your journey to beat anxiety. First, it is a natural emotion originally designed as a survival mechanism by bringing your attention to the issue and preparing your body for appropriate response. Second, anxiety can be handled wisely to watch out for dangers by simply acknowledging it appropriately. Third, anxiety can be controlled by training and conditioning the mind step by step. Fourth, anxiety is tied to the core beliefs and assumptions we live with, rooted deep in our subconscious. Fifth, anxiety is as big in our reality as we mentally create it, powered by our own beliefs. Sixth, anxiety is always attached to the fear or worry, which is linked to the possible future outcomes that we want to avoid. Seventh, by learning to control our nerves, we can learn to relax, keep calm, and beat unnecessary anxiety. We have many times heard the phrase, "It is all in the mind." That means everything we experience is in the mind. Combine the insight with, "It is all by the mind," and now let your powerful mind take good care of the mind itself. All you have to do is believe.
Thank you for watching. We wish all the love and care for you and your loved ones. Meraki Saraswati. For more amazing videos, please subscribe our channel. Kindly like and share the videos to motivate our team and their efforts. Visit us at www.merakisaraswati.com.